Monty, episode 16.
Yeah!
Oh, I pushed the button too.
It's the button.
I was just like,
And the frisky.
Frisky.
oh, it is. Okay, I'm sorry.
The Amazing Grace Oberhofer here.
She played a fish in a play once.
Directed by her.
So this is another shot that was very,
From the
very early
beginning,
on.
yeah.
I hate that little white chip right above her head.
Yeah.
Dormers.
That's why we put post-it notes
Yeah,
over
the one
there.
with the post-it was one of those, but...
Get thee to another.
I don't know if this tuned my own horn or anything, but I just really hated little specks. Like, I know I was really annoying in terms of, all right, let's move on to the next shot. Let's move on. Let's progress. Like, let's not stick on this one shot. But I would be so meticulous about making sure these little like white specks or black dots or unnecessary chords would get out of the way.
It's great. It's more not realistic, like for them not to be those tiny distractors.
Yeah, they just distract you, and I don't know.
What? Sorry, why do you think Jules assumes that the letter is a good thing? She gets so excited.
Well, because she hasn't spoken to him in 2 weeks.
Right, but
and-
why?
I also think she's a genuinely optimistic person, and in the midst
Maybe I
of so
get
much
that.
darkness, it's
She's also been
Exactly,
caught up in
like-
so much, she hasn't been able to think about the fact that they haven't talked and that's
Yeah, and it's just like, I haven't spoken to him in a little while. This is a letter from him. This is something concrete. This is going to be great.
Also, like, if someone takes the time to write you a letter, you kind of assume, like, I love getting mail, so I'm like, yeah, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah.
No, I was just talking about that in my other class of letters and how it just seems to have so much more voice from the
absolutely.
person you're getting it from than
Because
from
you
an
don't.
email or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You don't write down things that aren't important. You know?
Yeah.
If you're gonna write it out, it's gonna.
And it's your handwriting.
Right.
The
You
better
know,
question
I
is,
don't
like,
think-
why didn't Monty just write her a letter?
Nancy probably would have gotten it.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I guess that is a fair assumption. If
Not
she
that he
saw
knew.
any- But if she saw anything from Monty, she would have taken
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
it. Okay, good. Plot hole.
We've apparently established that Nancy is the one to get the mail, so. So this, Ed and I always say that we don't know who wrote what. I know you wrote that line.
I did because I was watching a lot of Hercules.
Yeah.
I watched Hercules like that was we wrote the scene or fixed the scene over the summer,
Disney?
and I had watched Hercules 3 nights in a row, and I was like, "Fuck! I'm gonna write this scene."
He will find his way.
Hydra!
Hydra!
Can we find it?
That's hilarious.
He'll go the distance.
He'll go the distance.
I will find my way.
Yeah.
I love this scene.
Me too.
This is so lovely.
I also love the way it looks.
Yeah.
Fairy lights are the best for filmmaking.
I just loved when we got to sit on the bed and make stuff that way because it was so easy to sit on.
Ben was sitting in the corner on the bed.
Yeah,
so
I
he
was
just had
about
to
to
sit there with
say,
pillows.
it's not 2 people on this bed, it's 3.
One of my favorite photos from production is when you reverse this. You're lying on the ground next to the lights to turn them off. Emma and I are on the bed across the way doing script stuff. You two are here and Ben is watching you. And then I think we still had like we still had Claire on sound.
Yeah.
So it's just like all of these people packed into this room and
Yeah.
it just looks like you two. And then our tune's waiting outside.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
This fucking day.
we're in a dorm room, and mind
Tiny.
you, they're incredibly small dorm rooms. Although this is maybe not a single, it's a double. It's a little bit bigger, but it definitely doesn't have enough room to fit like 5 different pieces of equipment, 5 extra bodies plus your 2 actors.
Another Noe shot where we made him change his shirt to make sure that it was a different day. Trooper.
But it was all the same day.
Oh no, it was no, but I mean to make sure that. it looked
Right,
like
no,
it-
I know,
Yeah,
but-
diegetically. I just want to use that word. It's a good word.
Andy, the scene with Nancy and Jules just before and during this, I remember you gave us such interesting blocking with the like laying on the bed and then getting up and comforting and lean on her and everything else, and I thought it was wonderful how you understood that friendship and their like Jules's need to lean on Nancy in that moment, literally.
Yeah.
It looks really beautiful. Thank you for that. It's got a very professor.
Yeah. It's Clinton remote.
I don't know if this is gonna sound bad, but for some reason, and she's probably gonna hate me when she sees this, but I loved to make Evie, like especially in moments of vulnerability, just make her look as ugly as possible. And I would
That's
always.
so impossible.
I was about to say,
She would look
good
amazing.
luck.
Yeah, because
Andy turned off the light.
Fairy light.
Fairy light. And
Fairy
then
light's so great.
But I know what you mean. We're like
But yeah,
not, you know, to present Nancy in a way that Nancy would never present herself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not because it's impossible to make Evie look ugly,
Which might-
but
yeah.
to get her relaxed and put her in glasses and hair up and a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
She's just so beautiful and like she was so much of like a persona, and she had that so excellently. And I think she had Nancy like better than any of us could have pushed
I think
her.
it's beautiful that you did that because it projects the moments of her real life so much better because it's not the stuff she dressed up for the camera. It's the ones where she turned on the camera and she was like, this is real life.
This is
This is not, even this one she's wearing a little bit of makeup, whereas before it was just her comforting Jules, like she just took the camera and was like, I'm going to do something for my friend.
Also,
I'm
the
not,
scene before
don't
was
care how
like
I look.
maybe it was probably like I think it was 8:30 in the morning, and Nancy, Evie and I just didn't put makeup on.
Oh god, that was the day that Artune brought ginger ale to the set and everything ground to a screeching halt because
Ginger ale.
he was just being hilarious.
He was so funny.
Schweppes, the taste of the...
Yeah, we need donations for costume and makeup designing.
Schweppes.
And Schweppes.
And Schweppes.
Oh, what's up?
That robe got a lot of mileage in this web
It
series.
really did.
I don't think I actually wear that in real life.
Was that Evie's robe?
No, it's mine. I
Is
just don't
it?
think I wear it in real life.
Oh, weird.
It's Jules's robe.
It's a good robe.
Good room.
Yo, you know what else sucked? Like about just every day, just organizing and everything. That mirror on the door.
Yes!
Oh my god.
The worst.
That mirror on the door was literally almost.
But it
the
sells so much
destruction
of the realism.
No, absolutely. But in terms of organizing our shots, placing
No, but
ourselves,
kudos
the
to
different
you
bodies.
two because I have watched a lot of these over and over and over, and I have not noticed a camera or a light obviously in the mirrors. And there's two mirrors.
And
There's
there's-
that big one and the one next to it. And you managed to set up these shots so that they don't show up.
There's one in
They're both
episode 6,
attached
but it
to-
looks like it's the overhead light.
Yeah.
See, that's the
what
thing.
can tell?
Like you can't
Sorry.
clearly tell.
Yeah, I was about to say. See if you can find it. There's
No,
definitely
no.
one light in one mirror.
And we don't ever have a boom shadow or like guys.
Except for the time you can see the boom in the shot when we flip the camera.
Oh, yeah.
in
Oh,
episodes.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
when
you edited that out.
No, it's out. It's a branch.
it's gone.
Oh,
It's
Those are
gone.
branches.
In episode 3, there was a shot of the boom when we did the camera toss, but Ben edited it out.
Ben.
Edited it
Magic.
out.
Edited.
Edited
Movie
it.
magic.
He the best.
He is the best.
That should be our next fan video. All of us doing it. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
On a cop. We gotta go jump on a cop.
We can use my car.
Is anybody's in favor? If anybody's in favor of
If
us
anybody wants to
doing
see us do our
Omnibus,
version of I'm the Best,
And if you don't know what that is,
like,
go-
comment, and
go watch
subscribe.
it.
yeah, we'll
Comment and
throw.
subscribe.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
just so important.
Let's say it when we get to 2,500 subscribers. Uh-oh, cliffhanger.
That's another. That was a really. I like that ending so much.
Oh, it's so good.
Shout out to Grace again.
Because
Yeah.
it's like a 5-second moment, you know, that just like launches us into the next episode.
Yeah.
I love the music actually that we've heard with this episode because it's at the beginning it seems kind of happy because things have been on an upward turn a little bit and then it just ends with like oh shit blackout and the lyrics are if you listen please just listen to my heartbeat and it's like oh maybe that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
This is suddenly a very different tone in the music than it was before and I didn't notice that the first couple times I watched it but then one time I was like ah music. Stop talking now.
Okay.
Thanks
That
for
was
watching.
sick.
Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't.
Peace.
Ugh.
Next one. Next
I mean, I guess we just covered that episode pretty well. Great.